Okay, good morning, everybody. Happy new week to you all and happy new month in advance. Today is 31st of October 2022, and I'll be doing the weekly directional bias of the DXY and the JPY baskets. You know by now that when we are talking about directional bias of DXY, then if we are getting a buy signal on DXY, then you should be looking to sell USD pairs. You should be looking to sell NZD USD. You should be looking to sell AUD USD. You should be looking to sell Euro USD, you should be looking to sell GBP USD. If we are getting any directional bias on JPY basket, for example, if we are getting a sell bias on JPY basket, then you should be looking to buy NZD JPY, you should be looking to buy AUD JPY, you should be looking to buy Euro JPY, you should be looking to buy GBP JPY. However, before I dive in straight into what we're gonna do today, I would like you to subscribe if you've not subscribed. I would like you to like the video. If you've not liked it, I would like you to share with your friends and those that you know may be in need of it. So let's go to DXY. I usually like to start my bias from the monthly. So from the monthly time frame, we can see that it's super bullish for the DXY, meaning USD pairs should have been selling. So from here we have the higher low here. Sorry, please. This is too thick. Let me use this. So we have the higher low here. We have the higher high, we have the higher low. Then price kind of created the kind of internal move within this structure, so we will not reckon with this, and then we have higher high. So now what is price doing exactly? What exactly is price doing? We've established that the monthly is super bullish. Monthly is super bullish. So let's go to weekly. So this is the weekly, and from the charts you can see that the weekly is also bullish. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. It's clear from the weekly that the weekly is also bullish. Let's go to the daily. So this is the daily. This is the daily. So this is the top range and this is the down range on the daily time frame. I did my markup on if I let me delete everything. Let me delete everything. So this is the daily. Let's go back to the weekly so that it will be clearer. So this is the weekly. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. We don't know if this will be the higher low, but let's just see. So higher high, higher low, higher high. So this is our upper range for this move as far as this move is concerned, and this is our lower range as far as this move is concerned. I don't like this cursor. Yeah, so this is our upper range, which is our top range, and this is our lower range, which is our down range. So this is what we can see from here. However, to get a better perspective of what happened in this move, it's gonna make a lot of sense for us to scale downward to see exactly so that we can have a clearer view. Okay, so we can see that price kind of created a kind of high, low, broke out from this last structural point, and then we see a kind of up to the back to the to the top. But with this, I'm still not comfortable with this time frame. So let me go to the 6 hour. The 6 hours. Okay, so this is the 6 hour time frame. And remember, this is the whole swing. This is the whole move. This is the top range. This is the down range. So let's use our fibs to see where price may likely start buying from. So this is our fibs, and this is our 50%. Price tapped our 50% already, and anywhere below the 50% is a good place for price to start buying from. And we can see from here that price tapped the 50% and gave a kind of upward move. So anywhere below this is a good place to buy the DXY. However, from here, I can see imbalance lying low here. There is an imbalance here, lying low. There, I can see that there is a liquidity here. There is a liquidity place. Yes, so these are I mark my chart. This is a liquidity place that we should be expecting price to take out. This place is also a liquidity place. That place before the imbalance, this place is also a liquidity for me, which makes it quite which make the imbalance quite valid again. So we've seen the liquidity to the top side, we've seen the liquidity to the downside. We've also seen sorry please. Yeah, so we've seen liquidity to the upside, we've seen liquidity to the downside. This place also happens to be a liquidity point for me also. Remember, all these places we are marking liquidity, they are still within the whole move. They are still within the range. So whatever you can see, they are still within the range. Look at this now. This is the range. They are still within this range. Everything we'll be marking is still within this top and the down range. So it's important for you to mark your spots, your zones very well, so that will give you a bigger perspective of what price may likely to do. This is an imbalance too. So there's an imbalance here, there's liquidity here, there's an imbalance here, there's liquidity above it, there's liquidity above the present price zone now. And look at the current price. So this is where price is at the moment. This is where price is at the moment. In my opinion, I do not think DSY will start buying from here when there are so many points of attractions below. There's a liquidity point here, there's an imbalance here, there's a liquidity point here, there's an imbalance here. However, price can decide to do its thing. We can see price just break out from this zone, take out this liquidity, break out from this zone, and probably maybe come back to create another low, and then price continues to buy and continue the move. I just feel that no one is a market maker, but I just feel that price may decide to buy from here also. But I'm skeptical of the buy. Why? Because of the so many attracting points we have here. There's liquidity here, there's an imbalance here, there's liquidity here, there's an imbalance here. So we may see price. This is another imbalance above. This is an imbalance above here. So we may see price, we may see price tap into this imbalance, then come back to take out this liquidity, tap into this imbalance, and continue buying. Or price can decide to fill up everything. What do I mean by that? Tap into this imbalance that is here, then take out this liquidity, this first liquidity and imbalance, take out this second liquidity, tap this last imbalance, and then break above. The move can be any of the two, and we can also see price just take out this zone, come back to retest, and continue to buy. So we need to be flexible with our analysis. We need to keep our minds open. No one, like I always say, no one is a market maker. No one here is a market. I'm not a market maker. I'm not a market maker. I only follow what I see price doing. So from any of these three moves that I've shared, I would like to. This would have been the best place for me. I mean, this would have been the best place to start buying DXY. However, price can decide to start buying from here. Price can decide to start buying from this imbalance. Price can decide to start from this. So the fact that we have liquidities lying above imbalance here makes this point a strong point for me. The fact that we have this liquidity also lying above this imbalance here makes it a strong point for me. So like I said, I was telling some guys yesterday, I said there are so many possibilities in this DXY chart as you are seeing. All we have to do this week is to just follow whatever move the price wants to make. That's why it's important for you to have a clear evidence before you take any move. So if DXY is buying, you have to look out for sell setups on USDPS. If JPY basket is buying, you have to look out for sell setups on JPYPS. So that's that on JPYPS. On DXY, I mean. So that's that on DXY. So let's go to JPY. This is JPY. As usual, let's go to the monthly. From the monthly, let me delete everything. From the monthly, it's clear that this guy is bearish. High, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. So it's bearish. That has been established. Now let's look at the present range, the present price range, and that can be seen on the weekly. You can see lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Price is trying to create another lower low now. So this becomes our upper range. This becomes our top range, and this becomes our down range. So let me scale down to 6R to make it, clearer and more look better. You can see JPY, it has a lot of whipsaw movements. See all these pins, That's why basically, personally, I don't like trading JPY pairs. But this is the top range, as you can see, and established from the weekly. And this is the down range, as we can see, and established from the weekly. So however, what's price doing now? From here, we can say that this is a lower high, lower low. Price created a new high, created a new low, higher high, broke out from this low. And so what attracted price to this zone that made price break this zone? Let's scale down. There must be something important here. Okay, so it's spotted. So there is an imbalance here that price likely came to fill. You see, the guy tapped it, and so look at that imbalance. Look at that imbalance there. So personally, DXY can can DXY can, there is an imbalance here. There is an imbalance that I'm seeing here. This is a valid point of interest. Is a valid point of interest. Sorry. Here's my text. Point of interest inside center Italy. Can I say this? Yes. So this is a valid point of interest. We can see DXY. So I marked this imbalance yesterday. Even price was here yesterday when I marked this imbalance, and we can see price came back to tap the open of the imbalance, went back to this point of interest. So we may see price turn back from here to properly fill this imbalance and then continue to buy. My bias for JPY is buy. Yeah. My price for JPY basket is buy. Price can also decide to turn from here, come to this institutional candle, and then continue to buy. Or price may decide to fill this imbalance, then come down to fill this imbalance below well, and then continue the buy. Or price can decide to fill this imbalance, then come back to this institutional candle and then continue to buy. In everything, my general and overall bias for DXY, for JPY is a buy. It's just that there are so many funny moves here. There are so many funny moves here that um, that makes the bias a little bit complicated. But whichever way, look for your evidence and follow the price. Don't trade what you think, trade what you see. That's why I try as much as possible to give out possible moves, not necessarily entry point and exit point, possible moves that we can see these pairs make. Thank you very much for joining today's directional move bias of JPY, basket, and DXY. Don't forget, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, like the videos. You can also share with your friends, share with those that you know may be in need of it. If there is a need for me to do any directional bias on Wednesday, I'll do it. But if I don't, then we'll meet by God's grace Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Monday morning. We have so many news this week. Take care. Do not over leverage. Ensure that risk management is in place. Ensure that risk management is in place. Let me repeat that again. Ensure that risk management is in place. If you've not mastered how to trade the news, do not trade news. If you've not mastered to trade the news, do not trade news. Wishing you a profitable and a super amazing week. Cheers and God bless you all.